Good afternoon, everybody. It's Miss Beth again. I wanted to come and hang out with you guys for a little bit today, and I want to get you to do an activity with me. So I'm going to tell you some things that you need so you can go around your house and gather them up, and then come back here and we'll do the activity together. So the first thing you need is a paper towel or toilet paper roll. The next thing that you need is some small objects, about 15 or 20. I'm using goldfish, but you could use marshmallows, M&Ms, Skittles, even some small toys, or beans, dried beans, anything you have around your house that you can use. And you want a cup or a bowl to put these objects in. So mash pause, go get them, and then come back and we'll do it together. Alright, so I know that you guys have gotten all your things together. The first thing I'm going to do is take my objects. I'm going to kind of spread them out on my table that I'm using. And I'm going to take my cup, get it ready to put the objects in. You're going to use the paper towel or toilet paper roll. You're going to put it in front of your eye, and you're going to close the other eye. And you're only going to be able to look through toilet paper roll to see your objects. So Tennyson is off camera. She's going to keep time for me. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go. You're going to pick up your objects, put them in your bowl as quickly as you can. But remember to keep that eye closed. You don't want to look through anything but your paper towel roll. Gotta look around, make sure I got everything. Oh. Oh. Okay, done.
30 seconds.
She says it took me 30 seconds to get all those gathered up. Now let's see if there's a difference if we do it again without using the paper towel roll. Okay? So spread out your stuff again across your area. Alright. Are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go. This time you're using both your eyes and both your hands. Pick everything up and put it in your... Done.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. It only took me 10 seconds that time. What was the difference? You know, the difference was in how I could see, right? The first time that I did it, my vision was limited because I was only able to look through the paper towel roll to see my goldfish. Then the second time I did it, I didn't have limited vision, right? I could see everything. And I could see where they were and pick them up and put them in my cup. So I was able to do it a lot easier and a lot faster. You know, this Sunday is a special day. It's called Palm Sunday. And you might have even heard your parents or some other adults talk about the triumphal entry. And what they're talking about is the day that Jesus came into the city of Jerusalem. It happened actually a week before he was going to die on the cross. And usually in Bible times when people talked about a triumphal entry, they were expecting a king. And they were looking for lots of beautiful chariots and horses decorated in beautiful colors and gold and all this fine things that you would associate with a king. Well, Jesus was a king, but his entry into the city was completely different than anything they had expected. You see, the disciples and the people, they had a limited vision. They only were expecting what they were used to. Jesus came completely different. He wore the clothes that he normally wore, and he came riding into the city, not on a beautiful horse decorated with all kinds of beautiful things, but he came in riding on a donkey. And the reason that Jesus did that is because he wasn't going to be the kind of king who would simply rule. He was going to be the kind of king who would come as a servant. Because in a week, Jesus was going to die on the cross to save those people then and to save us now from our sins. He was coming as a servant. He was coming that day, this day, all those many years ago, because he wanted to capture our hearts and he wanted to be the kind of Savior who would be able to enter into a relationship with us on a personal level and be able to communicate with us and talk to us. He came so that he could tear down that barrier that was needed to have someone else go to him and ask forgiveness. I don't have to do that anymore. We can do that on our own. And we don't want to have this limited vision. We want to take that away. We will be able to see Jesus clearly for who he really is. So that's what I want you to do this week. As you're moving through this week and thinking about Easter this year, it's going to look different than it normally has. But maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's time that we see Jesus for who he really is and for what he really wants to do in our lives. I hope that you guys have a good week, and I hope that you're able to connect with Jesus in a different way than you ever have before, and I hope you're able to spend some time connecting with your family also. I love you guys, and I hope to see you really soon.